Hello everybody. So in this video we will be working upon the HTML forms. So if you have seen any contact forms or registration forms, in the similar kind of forms we will be creating an HTML form. So first of all, as we are working on this HTML page, we will be declaring a doc type HTML. As you remember in the last video, as we work on the tables, you have now better idea for this HTML structure. Okay, so here first of all we will be using a HTML opening and close tag to tell that this is the HTML page. Here you can see HTML element represents the root of HTML document. This is the root of HTML document. Then we'll use a head tag. What is the head tag? The head element represents a collection of metadata for the document. So metadata may include the title of this page. So here, as we are learning about the sign up form today, so I will be giving a sign up form title to this. Okay, let me reload this website. So as we have title, now here first of all I will give an heading, that is this is the user sign up form. Okay, we have not covered the CSS part yet. It will be in future that how we can style our particular elements and forms. So as of now we will be covering what HTML tags, elements, how to use them, what are the attributes that were required. Okay, so now we'll add one more line over here just to have a separating like this, just to separate out this. Okay, so here is user sign up form. Okay, I need to double it up. Oh sorry, I will double it. Okay, is this good? Okay, now I will be using a form tag, which is a key tag from the HTML. How can we use this? So the form element represents a collection of form associated elements. So in this form element we will be having a collection of form related elements, some of which can represent editable values. Suppose now if there is any form, then we have to give any label for that. Suppose you have a name, so what you will do, you will use a label. Okay, so label you will use for, and this label is for name. So whenever you have to take a sign up input, you will be using a name. So I will use like this name. Here you can see a label name. Then you can use input. Now you want to take user input from the user. So here you will be writing a user input. So here for this you need to add input tag. But for this input, it can be, suppose here is a name, but in future it can be a password, it can be an email. So we have to give a type for that. Now here you can see all of the types. Suppose I select a radio, then it will be a radio type button. Okay, if I select a password over here, then if I fill any value, it will be mask. So that is the magic. Okay, so of the type, now I will add a type equal to text. Now we also can add a placeholder in it. You may have seen this on multiple websites, just for adding a styling purpose we can say, or here you can see enter your name. Similarly, we'll copy this and use for, now this can be used for multiple uses. Now here you can use email. Label for, I guess something is missing, I think I missed this. Okay, angular bracket, now it will be okay. Now we can see name, email, name. Okay, so now we'll edit this also. For this we will require password, and here we'll add as a sign up. So here you can write mobile or I want to suppose take a message, because I want to show you one field over there. So these are, but now here you can see a password that I don't want, so I will be using, sorry, so here input will be, okay, I am confusing, enter your name, enter your email, enter your password and enter your message. So here enter your, so type will be a password, type will be, sorry, a type will be email for the email. So if I okay, click here, I can see recommendation is email, but in other cases I can't see that. And in password, now all the fields are masked as well. Okay guys, so that's it. Now I'll show you one more input from form. It's a very good practice to use this very early in the stage. If we give select option, what happens? Magic. Here you can see a drop down button, but it is not doing anything. Okay, so for that, in select we need to give what we need to give option. So as you know, if we open this, we have to give any option. Similarly, I will copy this and give multiple options. Suppose this is a user sign up form. Okay, so here we can give options for user admin, super admin, or student, whatever it can be. Okay, so now it is admin, super admin, student. If I select and change the value, it automatically renders our value. Now for the select, we can use multiple select. Now if suppose I have to add any suppose this is a name, this is email, password, but all these fields are different, but input used for all is same, right? Then how we can differentiate that which input is for which one? So that for that only purpose, here we will be adding id to that input. As you have seen this id in your college, in your school, that for any student that there is a id, so that we can distinguish between same number of elements. Suppose now we can differentiate between this input and this input. This is for message, this is for password. Okay, now similarly we'll give id for select, as we are selecting for the role over here. Now if our form filling is done, so enter your name, I can write Prajwal, enter email, I can use D123, and here I can use my password, and similarly I can write a message, right? This is message. Okay, and of course we'll use super admin role. And now but something is missing, that we are missing our sign up button. So for that we have to add a new element, that is button. This is a button element given by the HTML itself. So the button element represents a button and labeled by its content. So whatever you will be writing here will be shown on this button. Okay, but now on this click of button nothing happens, because HTML structure is there, but only HTML cannot work like a JavaScript. So little bit JavaScript we have to write over here. So we can write external JavaScript or inline JavaScript. So first of all, as this is a small case, so we will try to write over here only. To access particular button, that is submit. Okay, as we have not given id to this, we'll give this id, okay, for sign up form. And similarly we will be giving type for this button as a submit, and will save it. Now let's see, is this the same working right now? Okay, working will not be changed, bro. So in script we have to access that particular element, and first of all we have to get the form. So for that we'll use a document. What's document? I will show you. First of all we'll use this method get element by id. Why id? Because we have given a id to form just now. So in curly braces, in simple bracket, we'll use sign up form. This is the id given from form of id of form dot. On clicking this sign up form, for this we have to add event, event listener, where submit will be the button, and we'll write one function which will take an event as input, where now here we have to write e dot prevent default. Okay, so here if I this is the document, our HTML document, get element by id. This is the method that takes element id by sign up form, and we have added a add event listener. So after performing this is the prevent which actual prevent actual form submission. Okay, and because I just want to show here an alert, as we have not any backend system now or anything that will save this data in our database, so just I am using from front end only. So we'll alert user as a form submitted. Okay, so if I fill my name, again the password now here, and some message, select a role and submit, nothing happened. I guess it should. Type submit, get element by sign up form. After this, getting this, we have add event listener, which uses function in prevent default, and script also ends. What is not going well? Yeah, I got it. Maybe this issue. After head, we don't have a body. Is this the reason? Let's try with this. And this is the password, and this is the message, this is the role, and submit. Hey, I don't know what else. Let's pause this video. So issue I found, what was that? Here you can see Singup form. Let's fix this. Now try submit. Now you can see the form submitted. So that's all for this video. I think we will have to add styling वगैरह. Let's try one more thing. As we have used the text formatting, okay, in previous videos, I will just try to show you how you can use that in the forms. Like here you can use name. Similarly, em. Then I can use strong also. Then I can use we can use mark, and then email. What happens? Look here. Okay, so this is the text formatting that you can use in the sign up forms as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. Okay, bye.